We're about to get down to it.
Pontiac Grand Prix safety car heads for pit road. Time to turn it up. For 300 miles at Daytona, we're under green. No sound like that, Ned.
No sound like that when they fire them up and all cars roar into the first turn.
Look at the jump that Mike McLaughlin has. 2 cars out front of the field.
It don't take them long to get 3 wide down the back straightaway. They got trouble already.
Crow turns around. Is that Glenn Allen that's gone for 2 spins? And about half a dozen cars are going to be involved. That was the black Chevrolet of Glenn Allen.
Look at Joe Bessie's number 6 there. Is up on top of another car as they slide down off the bank.
For the 6th time, this race has seen a massive crash in its very first lap. There's number 80, Mark Crow, pulling away. Joe Bessie all tied up with another car. Glenn Allen pulls away.
So disappointing to not even get back to the start-finish line on the first lap. You worked hard all winter to make this 300-mile race, and then to have this happen on the very first lap. Disappointing.
That's Mark Crow, I believe, who just stepped out of his car, talking with Joe Bessie. Andy Santerre will pit, so will Elliott Sadler and Elton Sawyer, and there's Sadler coming in. Now Bessie climbs out. He's okay.
You can see Sadler's car had the flaps up on the roof. He had apparently been around backwards. That keeps the car pressed down on the racetrack. That's an aerodynamic foil that they have on the roof there to keep these cars down when they turn around.
Now Mark Crow comes on to pit road. That was his brother Jeff Crow who climbed out there next to the Bessie car.
So both of the Crow brothers, unfortunately, involved in the accident.
There's Mark Crow's number 80 with a lot of damage. Just in front of him, Andy Santerre is in. Jeff Burton has come to pit road. That's the car at the top of your screen.
That 66 is third in line there, Elliott Sadler. He had to be one of the favorites coming into this race. He sat on the pole for this event a year ago.
Jeff Burton pulls away. Mike Cope, the All-Pro 2-time champion, looking for a great debut today. That's Bessie on the left, and that's Jeff Crow in the black suit.
Well, we'll take a look and see what happened. They were beginning to get bunched up as they were heading into turn 3.
Looks like Randy LaJoie may have gotten into the back of 56 Jeff Crow.
Yeah.
And there goes Glenn Allen spinning.
Glenn Allen almost turned over there. You see Jeff Burton going on the outside there, just skirting by. Mark Martin shoots by in the 60 there in the middle. And after that, it's just a chain reaction. You really can't see very well, and it's hard to avoid the cars in front of you, just like on the interstate or anywhere else. When they start hitting, things happen like that.
Heading into turn 3. A very narrow needle to thread for the rest of the drivers coming through.
Yes, as those cars were sliding, first of all, they were putting up a lot of smoke off the tires as they were spinning around, and then they were pretty well taking up the asphalt also going into the turn, so they didn't have anywhere to go. And they were getting up to, it takes them a little more than a lap to get up full speed, but they still were running over 160 or 70 miles an hour.
From Jeff Burton's car, that looked pretty wild.